And can I say this to the person that's in my DM and say, Rose, you better make better moves and end up like Mayweather. First and foremost, do you actually believe Floyd Mayweather is broke? Do you? Do you? Let me make this clear right now.
Money Mayweather has money problems. He owes the IRS, he owes car dealers, he's pawning jewelry. A guy who's made hundreds of millions of dollars in his career is somehow running out of money. And now he's suing everyone, claiming he's owed money.
The internet has been going crazy over Floyd Mayweather again, and this time Rick Ross decided to jump into the conversation during a recent live stream.
I just said this a few times in my DM. Do I believe Mayweather broke? No. No. Please don't listen to the rumors. Lil' bro is worth way more money than you can imagine. Any of your articles, whatever they coming with, that's Ricky. You know, I'm popping money shit, so y'all got a few questions of other people too, but I'm just saying, y'all should stop the nonsense. Big homie got, and not only that, how much paper Mayweather done made, it's how much more money he gon' get. He gon' get. He is still the face of boxing. Talk about it.
Step back in the ring?
I think it got to right now because the money gone.
So the money's really gone?
Yeah, that's what you think. It's fight, get the money, spend the money, fight.
All that money?
Yeah, it took been 2 years.
So is it just his overhead is so high on a day-to-day, month-to-month? Like
I don't even want to talk about it. Like with the lifestyle, that money's gone, trust me. Now it's like, you call him, he'll be at your local host. In a nightclub, because you need that action right now.
I know for a fact Floyd Mayweather not broke because Ricky Rose would give and put $50 million up to Floyd Mayweather, $50 million up to Gervonta Davis, aka Tank, and I would book the Hard Rock Stadium myself. If Mayweather needed that 50, we can make that happen. Today.
Just Google Floyd's name and the IRS. All the news is out there. He owes jewelers money. There's back paid rent for real estate in New York. It's clear that he is now part of the no money team, which is very ironic.
He owes people lots of money. The IRS just leaned on him again. Fat Joe style, leaned back on him.
Ross pushed back against the growing online rumors that Floyd is somehow broke, making it clear that he doesn't believe those claims at all. According to Ross, people are too quick to judge what they see on social media. And just because someone isn't constantly showing off their lifestyle doesn't mean they're having financial problems. Of course, it didn't take long before another familiar name entered the discussion: 50 Cent. Whenever Floyd Mayweather becomes a trending topic, fans almost expect 50.
Man, 50 Cent, you're on a raft.
On the raft.
In the middle of the ocean. You look in the ocean, you see two people. You can only pull up one. All right? You look in the ocean, you see Game, and you see Mayweather. Who do you pull up? And who do you leave in the ocean?
I pull Floyd up still.
I heard that.
Yeah, he still is my bro. You know what I'm saying? It's just, he just did some crazy. He just went crazy. Because Floyd, we've been friends since 2002. There was a point where I'm looking at things and I'm going, yo, we kind of got the wrong messaging point. Because we're saying we got all the money in the world, we're going to burn it, we're going to get it again. So what? When you say change it, he goes, nah, you do that, Fa. He said something to me one time, very simple. He said, what a prize fighter fight for? And I'm like, and he said, the prize. Don't nobody watch Floyd fight to see how amazing he is. They watch it for the opportunity to see him lose.
Right.
Because they don't like him.
The arena have just shown Floyd Mayweather and they begin to boo immediately.
They don't like him because everything that he says is about money. There's nothing else. There's no values. There's no... The people's champ, like Ali, was standing for the same things the audience was standing for. You know, he doesn't have any of that. It's just money.
I take 30 watches with me. I'm 50. Y'all was friends. Y'all was like billionaire brothers and shit like that.
I mean, the thing is this. I'm speaking from the heart.
Yes.
I just never understood where all this came from. 50 be at my house every day. This man sleep at my house. We go to the boxing gym. We kick it. We hang out. We cool. I come home. I went away on a little vacation. I come home, and then when I was on my vacation, I got the newspaper. I seen that it said that he started the TMT promotions. And when I came home, I guess he wanted to become 50-50 part, 50-50, in a boxing business. And my thing was just that
he shared an Instagram post that immediately grabbed everyone's attention.
In the post, he wrote, "Damn, champ WTF. If you need some money, just call me. We could have kept this from getting so messy. Now the Fed's looking for you. Love you, bro. I'm not mad at you no more. Call me." The message quickly spread across social media with
Anybody who knows Floyd knows he doesn't want to be alone. So in that situation, I was concerned about him because I went to visit him more than anyone else that he would call a friend would actually visit him. And it's because I knew that he put like this. He'll buy stuff for you to keep you around. His temperament, there's no balance. He can do anything and they still stay there because it's like they're
yes man,
right, yeah.
All right, I got another question. Said Rose, how hard you gotta go to get that type of money? First of all, what type of money are you talking about? If you talking about that Mayweather type of money, you start training for it 4 years old. That's why Mayweather deserved to go out and party, cause dog ain't get no birthday parties. Christmas Eve, dog was doing 3-a-days. Them old had dog doing uppercuts, 3,000 at a time. Yeah, so what type of money you talking about? You want the 40 feet palm trees behind you? You gotta get up and go hard.
The relationship between 50 Cent and Floyd Mayweather has been full of public exchanges for years, so fans weren't exactly surprised to see another post, adding fuel to the conversation. Some people thought the Instagram message was simply classic 50 Cent humor, while others wondered if there was a deeper meaning behind it. As always, the comment section exploded with opinions from both sides. Meanwhile, Rick Ross continued defending Floyd, suggesting that people shouldn't believe every rumor circulating online. He argued that successful people often become targets of speculation and that headlines don't always tell the full story. That only made the debate even bigger, with supporters of both Ross and 50 Cent sharing clips, screenshots, and reactions across different platforms. Whether this turns into another public exchange or ends with everyone moving on remains to be seen. One thing is certain though, when Rick Ross, Floyd Mayweather, and 50 Cent are all connected to the same trending topic, social media pays attention and the conversation can spread incredibly fast. Rick Ross didn't stop after defending Floyd Mayweather once.
Rich, Al, y'all know what it is. The world's greatest nigga. Talk to him, Ross. You already know this Rich. Talk to him. We in hell in that alkaline. And you know it. Feel me? I'm sending out a prayer for all you Raider fans that was going in my prayer.
Instead of ignoring the comment, Ross addressed it directly and made it clear that he completely disagrees with the idea that Mayweather is struggling.
Boxing legend Floyd Mayweather could be in a world of trouble for allegedly writing a bad check for a $200,000 luxury Audemars Piguet watch.
Legend Floyd Mayweather Jr. is facing another lawsuit, this time from a high-end Miami jeweler claiming he owes $1.375 million for luxury watches and chains. According to court filings, Mayweather allegedly purchased 27 watches and 15 chains, totaling $1.675 million from AJ's Jewelry last August, but paid just $300,000. 5 checks reportedly bounced. The The lawsuit follows other recent legal issues, including a New York claim alleging he owes $330,000 in unpaid rent on a Manhattan penthouse, along with a separate federal case in South Florida involving a reported $4 million jewelry dispute. The 50-0 former champion is scheduled to return to the ring in September for a rematch.
Ross questioned why so many people are convinced that Floyd is broke, saying there's no solid proof to support those claims. In his view, people on social media often repeat rumors until they start sounding like facts, even when there's little evidence behind them. He suggested that many critics are making assumptions without actually...
Let's Get Floyd Back in Pocket campaign that goes on, where, you know, it's $300,000 chains being bought and buying a new Lamborghini and all these new things, and I'm sitting there going, yo, when you gonna give me the money?
Because you're already invested.
Right, like when you gonna give me your half of the money back. But I ain't trying to press him because he just got out of jail. Right. So it's like, let him cool his heels before you...
Was that in the millions?
Yeah.
Okay.
6 months with one of my new investments, I would be making $300 million a month.
What investment is that?
In real estate. I'm heavy in real estate. Even though I got a lot of cash, OPM. You don't always have to use your money. That's why it's very important for y'all to make sure y'all keep y'all...
So you sitting there big, and I'm like, yo, so when... See, the fighters are an asset in themselves. They are that talent, regardless. Right. You know, so I'm looking at him going, so there ain't no pressure there, but I'm saying, when is he gonna say he wants to, you know, to give me the other half of it? Why I gotta ask you for it?
Right.
And then when he...
Are we talking over $2 million?
It's about that. Oh, okay. At that point, it was, you know, invested.
To back up his point, Ross explained that if Floyd ever needed access to a large amount of money for a major business opportunity, there are people in his circle who could help make it happen immediately. He described Mayweather as someone who still has powerful connections and the ability to generate huge events, arguing that successful people with that kind of network aren't in the position many online commenters are trying to paint. Ross also pointed out that Floyd's reputation and...
I just said this a few times in my DM. Do I believe Mayweather broke? No. No. Please don't listen to the rumors. Lil' bro is worth way more money than you can imagine. Any of your articles, whatever they coming with. That's Ricky. You know, I'm popping money shit, so y'all got a few questions of other people too, but I'm just saying, y'all should stop the nonsense. Big homie got, and not only that, how much paper Mayweather done made, it's how much more money he gon' get. He gon' get. He is still the face of boxing. Talk about it.
According to him, someone with
Mayweather's track record can still attract major business deals, partnerships, and attention whenever the opportunity comes up. That's why Ross believes it's a mistake to judge someone's financial situation based only on internet rumors or viral posts. His comments quickly sparked another wave of reactions online. Some fans agreed with Ross, saying people have been too quick to believe every headline about Mayweather's finances. Others weren't convinced and argued that public speculation will continue until more concrete information becomes available. As expected, the debate spread across social media, with clips from Ross' live streams circulating rapidly and fans arguing in the comments over who had the stronger point. With Rick Ross firmly standing behind Floyd Mayweather, the conversation has become even bigger than before. Now, instead of focusing only on the rumors, fans are also debating whether Ross' defense changes the narrative or if the online speculation will continue no matter what anyone says. As Rick Ross continued defending Floyd Mayweather, fans quickly started connecting his comments with another headline that was already making the rounds: 50 Cent's latest Instagram post. It didn't take long before people were comparing Ross' confidence in Floyd with 50 Cent's much more sarcastic approach. As usual, the two very different reactions gave social media plenty to talk about. While Ross insisted that the rumors about Floyd being broke don't match reality, 50 Cent took the opportunity.
I'm gonna let you know, 50, take it like a player. You had a child from a sex worker. I mean, she a sex worker. Curtis. You're so infatuated with my lifestyle.
Rose, the history with you and 50, is it better now? You guys now friends? Like, you guys talk now, or is it still no relationship?
Nah, homie, Wash. We've never been cool.
from day one?
No.
This is a big business you guys are a part of. You guys are two of the heavyweights in the business.
I mean, what is there to talk about?
A lot of things to talk about. History, the beef.
What kind of history? That he couldn't dress? That's all I used to tell him. Yo, you can't dress. You're not really getting no money. You don't own your masters. Eminem saved you. Dr. Dre saved you. All the big names. Rose did it himself. I came in through slip and slide. I had to build this myself. And I'm not speaking down on him because he live in a 2-bedroom apartment, but
he lives in a 2-bedroom apartment?
2-bedroom. Catch the alley hoop now. You gotta win by Yama, this bitch.
2-bedroom apartment.
Yes, he does. And if he does, what does that say about him? Come on now. Just the alley hoop. Come on now. What does it say about him?
You're saying 50 lives in a 2. He just did a big documentary on Diddy that blew up. It was a #1 documentary for like weeks.
They just use him. They'll put his name on there, give him 10K, and that's it. He don't own any of that.
The post spread quickly across Instagram and X, with fans debating whether it was simply another joke from 50 Cent or if he was trying to stir up more conversation around the rumors. The timing of the post made it even more interesting, with Rick Ross publicly standing up for Mayweather while 50 Cent was making light of the situation online. Fans were left with two completely different narratives. One side argued that Ross was reminding everyone not to confuse internet speculation with facts. The other side focused on 50 Cent's history.
Sarcasm when talking about Floyd over the years.
Because Floyd, we've been friends since 2002. There was a point where I'm looking at things and I'm going, yo, we kind of got the wrong message point. Because we're saying we got all the money in the world, we're going to burn it, we're going to get it again. So what? When you say change it, he goes, nah, you do that, fam. He said something to me one time, very simple. He said, what a prize fighter fight for? And I'm like, and he said, the prize. Don't nobody watch Floyd fight to see how amazing he is. They watch it for the opportunity to see him lose.
Right.
Because they don't like him.
The arena have just shown Floyd Mayweather and they begin to boo immediately.
They don't like him because everything that he says is about money. There's nothing else. There's no values. There's no... Like the people's champ, like Ali was standing for the same things the audience was standing for. You know, he doesn't have any of that. It's just money.
I take 30 watches with me.
The comment section quickly turned into a debate. Some users praised Ross for defending someone he believes has been unfairly targeted by rumors. Others said 50 Cent's post was exactly the kind of entertainment they've come to expect whenever Mayweather's name starts trending. Many people also pointed out that the long-running history between 50 Cent and Floyd has produced countless viral moments, making every new exchange feel like another chapter in an ongoing story. For now, there is still no verified evidence confirming the financial claims circulating online about Floyd Mayweather. What is clear, however, is that Rick Ross and 50 Cent have taken completely different approaches to the conversation, and their comments...
Is it common knowledge that you mow your own lawn?
I think everybody in Fayetteville, they kind of know when the weather's right and they see that big tractor out there.
You are mowing, you're mowing your lawn. Like a John Deere or something like that?
One time for John Deere.
Look at it. What kind of risk cut his own grass? Why you out there cutting your own grass?
Got the one with the radio, the AC in it. I tinted the windows.
How many acres you mowing?
Man, I'm not even sure now. I believe close to 400. When I go out and mow the lawn, I had a homies with me too.
You're trying to save money, nigga? You don't want to pay for the lawn to get cut, huh? The AC broken in the...
So we got a bunch of other smaller tractors. So when they see the big one out, they know that's the boss.
Dude, that's the friendship I aspire to have.
No, that's a
all
friendship.
Your homies on the weekend, like, yo, what y'all?
Yeah, let's cut the grass. No, that's some of the coolest shit ever.
To understand why 50 Cent's Instagram post got so much attention, you have to look back at his long history with Floyd Mayweather. Believe it or not, the two were once close friends. They were often seen together at events, supported each other's projects, and looked like they had a solid relationship. But over time, that friendship fell apart, and what followed became one of the most talked about celebrity feuds in hip-hop and boxing. As the years went by, 50 Cent and Floyd exchanged public insults, social media posts, and interviews aimed at each other. Their disagreements spilled into the public eye, with each side taking shots whenever a new controversy appeared. Fans watched the feud grow into an ongoing rivalry, making...
Step back in the ring.
I think it got to right now because the money gone.
So the money's really gone.
Yeah, that's what you think. It's fight, get the money, spend the money, fight.
All that money.
Yeah, it took been 2 years.
So is it just his overhead is so high on a day-to-day, month-to-month? Like
I don't even want to talk about it. Like within lifestyle, that money is gone. Trust me. Now it's like you call him, he'll be at your local host in a nightclub because you need that action right now.
You know, I gave the sport a lot of blood, sweat, and tears to get to this point. So, you know, I'm very, very thankful for the support from people from all around the world, people from all walks of life. And, you know, I like going out having fun. Boxing has been good to me. The fans have been good to me. And I love going out displaying my skills and putting on a show for the people. You know, I'm in great shape. I work out every day. And I really never took any abuse in the sport of boxing. So just by being smart, being intelligent, being a very defensive fighter and being a calculated fighter, I'm able to still compete at this age.
Now 49 years old, Mayweather continues to step into.
Because of that history, many people weren't surprised when 50 once again decided to comment on the latest rumors surrounding Mayweather. Rick Ross also has plenty of history with 50 Cent.
You know, cease and desist ain't never been nothing we've been big on in lawsuits, shit like that. 50 Cent sued me before. We beat his ass, kicked him to sleep in court, sent him back home. He was poor. When we pulled up his banking accounts, I felt bad for him. I really did. But
you declared bankruptcy. You said you're out of money. And then you irritated the judge in the case because you started posting all these pictures of you that seem to indicate that you have a ton of money. You put up this picture right here of you eating a money sandwich. Yeah. You put this picture up of you opening your fridge and just finding money inside. You put up this picture, these are yours, of your coffee table, which is made of money. Then you put this picture up right here, which says you're broke, spelled in money. And then this one right here, which is just cash coming out of your pants. So why were you doing that?
My audience doesn't understand the difference between Chapter 11 and Chapter 7.
The two rap stars have traded diss tracks, interviews, and social media jabs over the years. Their rivalry goes back well over a decade with both artists regularly responding to each other's comments and keeping fans talking. Although the intensity of their public exchanges has changed over time, their history means that whenever one speaks about a major topic, people naturally pay attention to what the other might say next. That's one reason Rick Ross stepping in to defend Floyd stood out to so many fans. On one side, Ross was dismissing the rumors about Mayweather's finances and encouraging people not to believe everything they read online.